another and point to you. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear he set our sights on something that we thought was true. So now we sit and stare across a surface spanning the whole state. 2 feet between and miles apart. No one's to speak, but here all we can see, we haven't got a clue. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. Each word a world all of its own. Each star entered only in groans. The syntax skips semantic slips, and what we're left are growing cleft of language, lost tokens unknown. And then I guess we slipped right through and lost our meaning on the way. We ended up a tiny piece of every heart, of every part, of every story, of every grave. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. A tangled mess of knots, I confess, but the intent was there. I swear we set our sights on something that we thought was true. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. And it falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. If there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart if there's not a heart to have. It falls apart, there's not a heart to beat there. It falls apart, there's not a heart to have. Well, I asked my phone maybe 3 years back, and I don't have an address, as a matter of fact, but I guess you tried to drop me a line. Yeah, I signed out and I unsubscribed, then I cut the cord. Now I'm not online, but I'll be fine. Yeah, I guess that I'll get by. Well, I shaved my head and I grew out a beard, and now I only wear plaid, I always lick, I steer. I'm moving to LA, I'm writing a screenplay, but it's not about you or what we were, it's about a new girl. force it to yield. You'll forge it to the lines. You let your callous be your shield, and everyone will say that it all was finished years ago, but you will stay, and you won't ever let it go. When you had the answer, and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again, you found the answer, and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. When you had the answer, and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again, you found the answer, and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more.
Hey, what's up? More Star Trek Resurgence. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Recording. There we go.
They haven't found us yet.
Oh, right, I forgot. You're on the Elydian ship and then...
To be rescued. We have no idea when or if the Resolute is going to catch up. But if we can get access to the Zeldi systems, we might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that?
Ooh. Cargo?
How tight the Elydians are? Their cargo bay is kind of a mess.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
I just want to explore.
Tight and climate controlled. Must be where they put the precious cargo.
Ooh.
Huh. Elydian consoles still have mechanical keyboards as a backup. Up there? Alright. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And
Okay.
there. There's several of them around the room.
Got it. We'll disable them.
How? They're too high to reach, even for me.
Not too high for our phasers.
Low power, Nelly. Let's not set off any fire alarms.
True.
I got the ones over here.
Alright.
Got one. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
I am. Only one left.
Where's it at? Get higher ground. That one, that one, that one. You even shoot? You're not shooting at anything. That it? Oh. I didn't see that one.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That
Oh,
was
nice.
some time.
Good job.
Now that the Zeldi has its power again, I might be able to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
Thank you.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Miranda.
Don't give up on her yet, Carter. For all we know, she was trapped, watching it happen. Fighting it the whole time.
Hope you're right.
We're never hurts to hold on to hope. Especially when it's someone you care about.
And I know it looks bad, but we're gonna get her back. I won't let her go.
Alright.
I know it seems like we could never trust her again. But maybe there's a way to turn her back and Miranda could help us stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
It's true.
Enough of your prattling on about your friend. You have to think like a soldier.
Aw, come
She's
on,
our
man.
enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
My friend Miranda is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't make me
It's
hate
just
you,
one
please.
life, and it's already been lost.
You don't know that for sure, though.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risked our lives to come help you. And not everyone made it.
I'll grant that you showed your grit and effectiveness. More than I can say about accessing ship systems. They've blocked out helm control, propulsion.
Oh,
They're
no.
closing down systems faster than I can check them. They're always changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
I can help.
Let us help.
Fine. They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Yes, got it.
Here's something. I can see the course they have plotted in.
Okay. It's
Zelda.
us.
That's where we are.
That's not exactly news.
The other
The
system.
Fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going.
Over here?
We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Nothing but uninhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the Quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to. And I'll bring it back to Elydia, or I'll destroy it.
We need to
Open
work
it
together.
in the hands of the
Stop
enemy.
arguing.
Think strategically. We stand a better chance by working together. You're right to be angry, but it doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get...
Ooh, okay. What's he happy about? Major Minta thought highly of Carter's efforts to diffuse the tension and overcome their differences.
control
Nice.
of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Let me see if I could put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Ooh, okay. Hacking in. There.
That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
Itaska, is that you?
Major!
It's my lieutenant. Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari, and if we can get free, I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Itaska, are you still there? Itaska, are you still there?
No! Oh shit, sorry. Alright, let's see if we can clean it up again.
You
There.
shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on this ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well. That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
Trust goes both ways.
We trust you. You trust us.
I'll go with that. Until you give me reason not to.
Back at you, Stretch.
Stretch.
We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the ATP.
We'll be ready and waiting, sir.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
The back rooms? Unmasking, okay. Oh no.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace.
We
Yet
were.
you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Elydians. Your intentions have been clear from the start.
We knew you were hiding something. We had to find the truth.
I hope you were satisfied with what you found.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Galvin speaks for the Hotari now.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Elydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
You've gained nothing.
Why would you do that? You've given up everything and gained nothing.
We have peace. Fairness was never part of the bargain.
I thank you for coming. But the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain,
What about my crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole? I want to make one thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you have that power, when in fact you have none. You came here under the presumption you would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing. Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
We don't control you.
The Federation's only interest was the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We believe everyone has the fundamental right to live their lives as they choose.
Spare me your primitive altruism. The Federation
Primitive?
owns
What?
itself because it has the power to do so. Without power, the Federation would have nothing.
Let's not kid ourselves. Peace is the last thing they want. Commander Rydek saw what you did in those mines. How you bioformed innocent people against their will and turned them into Takan.
Oh, she didn't know.
Takan. A word I haven't heard in a very long time. At the height of our power, the Takan Empire spanned hundreds of thousands of light years and trillions of Taconians.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
Oh shit.
What's yours was once ours. So it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost.
The Queen was bioformed all along.
Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
That may play well with your bioformed friends. But your empty threats don't scare us.
Just a friendly word of caution. You'll know when I'm threatening you. You might be surprised how many want to be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is rightfully ours. Imagine what a queen, a starship captain,
Oh, why'd you have to say
Federation
queen?
ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
Oh no, 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 Spock!
Seize them.
Get us out of here, now!
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Okay. Whew. Thank God they didn't get Spock.
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like that.
I once spent 6 days crawling through sewers during the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
Sounds
Glad
gross.
we're here with you. We need your kind of experience.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just a comrade in arms.
That must mean she's a good soldier.
The very best.
We saved your life. What does that make us?
We aren't out of danger yet. But once we have my comrades...
Okay. Grateful for Ricardo's reassurance when he expressed concerns. Okay.
proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge. Then, our fleets will catch up to us.
Oh no. I have a feeling you're gonna get you're gonna get shot first.
Is this the artillery platform?
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster.
Okay, there's the electrifying wires that they told us about.
There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
Ooh, grenade.
Is there another way in?
The only way is through there. We could go halfway around the ship and would end up coming into this same area from a different side. But we'd still have to cross that.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal. Is there any way to power those down?
Each circuit has a control panel that regulates power to the magnetobanks.
Magneto?
Check
What?
connections between the power lines and the control panels. I should be able to clear a safe path to your crew.
We'll get the door open here.
It's heavy.
Alright, let me get through. Find the consoles. Ah, here's one. Okay, there's one. gonna go down. Okay, nothing here. Go back up. Thought there was a console on this side. Yep, there it is. There we go. Console right here. Okay, let's go see what's down here. Oh man. Another way over here? Yep. Oh shit! Jesus.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely. There's a lot of collateral damage out here.
They'd backed us into a corner.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
Oh shit!
They're here. Get down!
I think they've given up on capture.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You, give me a hand with this!
Okay, okay.
Go! Go!
Someone should provide covering fire. Ooh, fucking ragdolls.
Go, Federation!
Ooh.
You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
Don't get hit, don't get hit.
Fall back!
Oh no.
Hold it back! We can't let him reach the stairs!
Oh shit, from the right now. Okay.
Come on, hurry! No!
No! You can't just run in there.
Must live to fight.
Oh, man, that was tense.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't, it would have been all of us. I'll have to live with that, and I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We've lost people too. I know it's not easy.
What makes it worse is that when we were in there, trapped, Hadri is the one who said that we had to live to fight. And we all agreed.
Oh, man.
We said if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies.
And their minds.
The Takan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Oh no.
Thomas, you should be in sick.
Silas!
I'll finish this.
Oh man, if only Meg was
I
here.
couldn't just lie there knowing the entire fate of Hotari hangs in the balance. How did it go? You look exhausted.
Disaster.
To be honest, it was a total disaster.
That can't be true. I heard a rumor that they'd made a deal, that the Elydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
They're all Takan.
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
They've all been converted.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hotari, the Elydians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
Where will I go? I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore.
You're safe with us.
Everything I've ever known is gone.
You're always safe aboard this ship. And you're welcome to stay as long as you need.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari.
Oh, what? You didn't like that? Was devastated to hear the disturbing news from Atari, but took... Oh, okay.
You don't have to...
Well, she was neutral on that one.
Alert.
Commander Rydick, we need you on the bridge immediately.
Commander.
Oh, she's a Geordie now!
You didn't opt for the ocular implants.
Maybe someday. The visor was the best the doc could do on short notice.
Oh?
We've got an Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down.
we have Geordie now.
Was the Veskar.
Now
I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
She's a Geordie now. That's kind of funny.
Still coming straight for us.
Whoa.
Commander?
Bristol ship. Get our shields up.
Should we put our shields up? Just as a precautionary measure.
I'd like to avoid escalating this any more than we have to. Whatever the hell this is.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready. Incoming.
Yep, see.
Mark phasers and open fire.
I feel like it's not going to do anything.
But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it, return fire. Everything we've got. Rydick, modulate the shield frequencies. See if you can get us any cover.
Okay, old Borg technique, okay.
Commander,
I've got this. Just keep firing.
Randomize.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
How about inverting it?
There. We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What?
Captain!
He's out cold.
Why'd they stop?
Damage report.
Running on emergency power. Major hull damage on decks 4 through 7. Warp core is stable and intact.
We're completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar. It's Galvin.
Okay.
On screen.
Is this all a show of force?
Commander Rydak, where's your captain? Not dead, I hope. At least, not yet.
You're dealing with me. Is that a problem?
One inferior life form is as good as another.
Inferior, okay.
I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I could destroy you at any moment, but I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
Worth more to you alive.
It's entirely possible you could destroy us. But the truth is, we're worth more to you alive than dead. Better if we report back to Starfleet about the power of Taconian technology, and the futility of fighting it.
There might be value in that. I've been thinking about what you said, Commander. I don't think you'll find my threat so empty now.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
Oh, come on.
But I don't have to needlessly slaughter you.
Okay, it's just a threat. Show of force.
So I've decided to let you live. Because there's merit to the idea you're worth more to me alive. Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful as they are powerful.
This isn't over.
Fortunate to escape with your lives.
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
I've lost their signal.
Whatever.
Track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's the status of the repairs?
Hull breach should be patched up in a matter of hours. Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature. They've all but disappeared.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we got.
Commander Rydick, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment? Given our current situation, and the losses we have suffered.
We're
It would
outmatched.
appear we are severely outmatched.
Like the Borg.
In that case, we might have an option.
Ooh, Spock liked it. Valued honest assessment, okay.
Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be him.
That's assuming he's willing to help us.
True, but there's only one way to find out.
Wouldn't we need to secure authorization from the Federation Council to contact him?
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria.
Ooh,
I can
Andoria.
travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile,
No, don't
the
leave.
Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3.
Oh, wait, Riker's coming?
Will prove invaluable and should alleviate your concerns.
Delphi Ardu 4 is a restricted zone for good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
It's the only way to
Right
find
now,
them.
We have no way of knowing where those 2 Elydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might be able to at least point us in the right direction.
Or we're the ones pointing him right toward his fellow Takan. making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek.
Could see the reasoning behind Jar's rational approach to traveling to Delphi Ardu 4. Despite his concerns, they might be walking into a trap.
Logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable, including information on the nature of the Cartabula. We must act on the facts at hand.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
And I will
yes!
They need to understand the magnitude.
Oh, he's gonna bring the Titan. Oh, yes.
For Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
Bye, Spock. I'll miss you.
It takes a minimum of 8 crew on the bridge to run the ship, so we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready for... Take cover!
Oh, shit.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. You should be able to patch into the local systems.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my
Covering fire, please.
Now!
Alright, let's go.
Damn.
Oh boy. Okay, good.
For the bridge doors. Wait, what's this?
Got something?
Artificial gravity.
If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the seal.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
Reversing gravity polarity.
Now!
Now!
Oh, nice. Nah.
Close it!
How do we get them down?
Just like this. Surprised you're not killing him.
What are we gonna do with them?
We don't have time to take prisoners.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
It could be useful.
These prisoners could be useful to us. But if you kill them, we'll never know.
I can live with that.
Well, I can't.
You're an engineer, not a soldier. This is clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here? This is a hostage situation. Each one of them has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Petty Officer Diaz and I will figure out how to stop the ship.
Alright.
Let's hurry. The rest of the Takan could show up any minute. Crystals. They're all over this place.
Oh man, more fucking crystals. Of course.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active.
It looks like they're interfacing with the ship.
Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric?
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
They're blocking the inputs. It's not responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
We can blast the crystals away.
Careful, maybe we can blast the crystals off with our phasers.
All right, just use caution.
Not a scratch.
There are other consoles to try.
Alright.
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If Resolute can't catch up to us. We're in a whole different kind of trouble.
It looks like the crystals just absorb energy. So blasting them with the phaser is not gonna work.
There are two interfaces on top of each other.
This is not Lydian programming.
Can I scan this one?
It's the Takan language.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either. What have they done to this bridge?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
That should be impossible. But it explains why there's less than a full bridge crew. If they aren't flying the ship from the bridge, where are they controlling it from?
Telepathically? We did learn that Takan can use their technology telepathically, so it makes sense, right?
Any trouble?
Don't worry about me. Worry about Stretch over there.
Why?
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy, it's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Right. No, it doesn't look like anything.
Everything under control?
Yes. These Takan haven't made a move. Yet.
And what you're doing is working.
There's plenty more I can do. But it doesn't have to be that way. As long as they behave.
Right. These are the weapons?
Huh.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a
Ghetto, ghetto.
It's dead.
Out of ammo?
I'm not sure.
How are you doing? Ooh, let me scan it. Can I scan it? No, I can't.
Where's the captain?
Captain Ostego did not survive the atmosphere poisoning.
That's good. Let's hear you're doing better.
He died defending the Empire. That's how he'd want it.
I knew you would. Just like Meg.
Look here. It's navigational data.
We saw that already. Headed to the edge of the galaxy.
It's only a display. We couldn't use it to change course or alter speed.
I had it made just for this game. Oh wait, scan it.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
We can't let that happen.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be.
Because of the crystals, isn't it?
What are the engines doing to produce this kind of speed?
Has to be the crystals, right?
Engines are red.
I might become a Star Trek fan yet.
But this main drive manifold is spiking way over nominal levels.
I suggest starting with Next Generation.
At 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
The reactor output matches the high speed, doesn't it?
Whether it's these crystals or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed.
I'll just watch you.
Before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We could do a Star Trek watch party in the SVC.
Space of their plan. That is, if they don't destroy us all first. would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed.
What's their endgame?
What is their endgame? They've transformed individuals. They've transformed this ship, in a way. How far will they go?
As far as we let them. The technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power.
Probably destroy a planet, maybe.
That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
If we can learn nothing else, then what's left is to make these Takan talk. And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do this.
That is enough from you.
Oh shit.
I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it. The weapons must be bio-coded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you, this weapon works just fine for me.
Slow down, Arminta.
You can't control the ship with a disruptor.
But I can use it to control you.
Oh, fuck.
Let's talk.
Come on, there must be some sort of whoever you were in there. Number one. Oh,
Titan's
yes!
communications officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment. You need to see this. The report on the data breach.
Damn. It's worse than I'd hoped. They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well.
Wait, what?
Meaning every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack.
That's a...
Making this...
Okay, wait, first off, that is such a major security oversight. Have the shield algorithms for every ship in Starfleet in every ship? What? That does not make any sense. Oh, I don't like that. That's kind of dumb.
It already was.
Okay, Starfleet has to know.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic. And I doubt he does either.
I have Captain Riker for you.
Ooh, okay, Riker.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet.
Oh my
Put him through.
god. Dude.
Captain Riker, this is my first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
Oh,
We're
Riker.
all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have.
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Residius 6.
Ah, yes. Now I remember.
You know, he gave me some good advice that day about a very difficult job. Yours.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
And let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh.
This old chestnut. I am curious to hear what she says, though.
The crew.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many. You have been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question.
I thought so.
And there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive. Or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known as Portal 6-3. The Enterprise was held captive in orbit until you were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. How a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man, or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be
Hmm.
overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
Oh, so like Q.
I'll
Okay.
stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluff.
Ooh, Riker's here too. We're struck by Jar's confidence when discussing seeking help from Portal 6-3.
But he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally.
Okay.
You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
But we are afraid of the Takan, and with good reason.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we...
Does he know that the Takan are back?
Do you think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu 4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost, there has to have been research. Battle plans for what to do about the Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has
come
had
on.
their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's special projects.
Ooh, Shelby? Okay.
Devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me. This isn't some Starfleet conspiracy to keep you in the dark. But if you two don't think you're equipped to make contact, you need to tell me now. Because there is no silver bullet here. Now's not the time to hesitate. I need to know you're up to this.
Were you prepared?
Were you equipped to meet Portal 6-3 all those years ago?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. And we have the benefit of your experience on our side.
Fair enough. There was a special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu system.
Smart.
I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route.
Sun Tzu.
Or Marcus Aurelius.
Anything else?
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious.
I gotta be honest with him.
One thing we know is that they stole Starfleet shield algorithms.
The shield...
I have to! It's Riker, man! I'm sorry, Solano. I mean, shit, this is more than just your ego, okay?
Algorithms that could jeopardize every ship in the fleet.
We're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
This is as real as it gets, Solano. I have to talk to Starfleet Command now, so I think this conversation has come to an end. I really do hope you get Portal 6-3 and find those Takan before this gets out of control. Riker out.
I specifically said I wanted to keep this under wraps. I thought we had an understanding.
He deserves to know.
We'll hear about this.
Riker's ship is at risk. They all are. I can't believe you would want to keep that from him.
That's one more thing I'll have to answer for. Now I have to think about the damage control of it all. You're dismissed.
Dude, come on, man. You're not thinking like a captain, man.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code Captain Riker provided.
That was unpleasant.
Alright, ads. I'll go ahead and just pause for now. Oh, man. The more that I spend time with Captain Solano, there's like good and bad of him, man. It's crazy. But I guess it's just like how well they written his character. Come on, if the shield algorithms got stolen, wouldn't you want all of Starfleet to know? I mean, they're at risk of getting fucked over like we did. It's like the Borg all over again. Oh, hold on, let me stream manager. He's adding progress 1 minute. Ready? I thought no. I'll keep playing. I don't want to wait a minute.
Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems operational.
Commander Westbrook.
If you guys don't like ads, you can just go ahead and subscribe. Free if you link your Amazon
sign of this
your Amazon account to Twitch.
Powerful Takan being.
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Hmm.
Where are you? Prep your way, team. We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate. If he's not an asset, he's an enemy. So be ready for anything.
Who knows if we can even kill this dude? Not for the timid. Like that speech Q gave to Picard.
You're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me. I will not bend to you. I was born 600,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
I liked you a lot better when you were Ryan Kapoor. A pain in the ass sometimes, but a stand-up guy when it counted.
You weren't friends with the one who gave up this body.
He didn't give it, you took it. And all the others.
My name is Zanu Losa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. I am but one of many. We who took a leap of faith across the bridge of time to be reborn in these bodies.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how overmatched you truly are. This craft was nothing before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartapula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
The what? Aphelion?
The Aphelion.
Only then will you understand the might of the Takan Empire. Reborn in this time.
And when you wake the Aphelion, what are you going to do with it?
Anything we want.
Come on! This goes from bad to worse unless you do what they say.
It's coming
Oh.
alive.
You can't stop the ship.
Then he will. Or we cut off his hands and use them ourselves.
If I reduce speed or change our heading, the others will know. First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
I don't know if he's telling the truth, but I don't like it. We need a new plan.
He's just trying to talk his way out of trouble. Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you because I value my own life. When my fellow Cylons come, they will come. I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. We've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch those controls. If you want to get us killed, do it yourselves.
You fear death. There's a way to stop this ship for good, and he knows how. He just needs more pressure.
What kind of pressure?
We heard him. He'll talk. Trust me.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship.
This is sound more.
Protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory.
Hurting him sounds.
Don't assume your moral code takes precedence above all others.
Yeah, break his arm.
I get the impression you know how to make people talk. You can break his arm?
Don't.
What the hell, Carter? We don't torture people. Did you forget what uniform you're wearing? What it stands for? This isn't like you.
He'll live. Isn't that what you want?
Don't you twist my words like that.
Why is it so dark?
I have only just
Look, I know you're angry, but we don't have another way out of the situation right now. I'm sorry.
begun.
Stop, please! Wait! The warp cores. Our technology is amplifying the ship's output, and it still relies on the warp cores to provide plasma to the engines. Disable those, and the ship grinds to a halt.
Sabotage.
This displays for all life forms on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are, the central artery of ship systems, sensors, propulsion, weapons. And this is engineering.
It's deserted.
If I can get us there, can you cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask, but I'm coming around to it.
Usually I fix things.
Usually I'm the guy fixing the things that go wrong on a starship. I'm sure I could figure out a way to break it.
You may even find you like destroying things.
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
So, Carter, you didn't beam out after all. I thought you'd escaped when we boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together. I know you're here, Carter. Your technology is so simple to us. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it.
Tell that to the Hokari I killed.
Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire has so much to offer you. Think of all the knowledge lost for 500,000 years that you'd have access to. I know you want more from life, and I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery. And a part of you would remain to experience the things I can show you. But if you try to fight it...
In case you forgot, we were a part of something. I still am. The Federation may not be perfect, but it stands for ideals that your people clearly do not believe in.
We have our own ideals. And we have our own strength. Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars more brutal and consuming than you could fathom. But I want to reach a peaceful resolution.
Yay, Meg's here.
Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others too.
Okay, Meg, you gotta... Now you gotta draw this, this other waifu.
I want to have to destroy you.
The one with the blue stuff on her face.
I'll negotiate.
She's like an Elydian version of Tyla.
When you release her.
She's still here, in a way. We can continue this conversation in person. I'll see you on the bridge very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will be casualties.
We can't stay here. And we need to disable the transmitters.
Where'd you go? You don't want to talk to me?
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not. Shut up. Oh, really? That makes her hate me. Oh, come on. You're not Miranda anymore. Shut up.
Got it.
Mine's done too.
Time to hit the road.
You've forgotten something. They know where we're going.
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep getting in my way.
You already broke his arm. What more do you want to do?
I
more
want to
fighting.
eliminate loose ends.
And I did that for you.
You two forget you're on the same side? Come on!
Whoa, there's... What was this standing there right behind him? The fucking glitches and bugs, man. It's so funny. Hilarious. He's just watching. Okay, finally we're back on this planet. You think we'll find a Ferengi whip somewhere?
Our coordinates match the exact location where Riker met Portal 6-3.
Unlike Riker's team, we beamed down without a problem.
It's quiet.
Too quiet.
Portal has to know we're here.
If he won't come to us, we'll go to him.
Does your visor pick up anything? It sees the electromagnetic spectrum, doesn't it?
Already gave it a scan. Dead. Whole planet feels like it's been turned to stone.
Hmm.
Doctor?
Commander, keeping an eye on those iridium levels? Good. Last thing we need are your cells destabilizing on a hostile alien planet.
Subtitles don't match the audio yet again. Burn marks.
Burn marks.
Phaser fire?
The report mentioned phaser fire being redirected toward these strange crystals.
It also mentioned Portal calling down lightning bolts.
Better keep our guards up. If I recall right, Geordi LaForge transported...
All right.
upside down.
I guess we're lucky we were spared the indignity.
I was just wondering. Oh, it's so good. I like the callbacks to that episode.
Anything unusual, Commander?
It's all unusual, to be honest.
Are they gonna mention the Ferengi stuff?
Data on this planet, so brief was Captain Riker's visit. Anything he didn't see himself is a total unknown.
Or after Sherman wants
We
to
deal
already
with
missed.
unknowns all the time.
Awesome.
Part of the job.
I'm accustomed to dealing with the unknown from my station on the bridge.
Hmm. Red shirt. Red shirt. Discount Geordi.
This is where Portal 6-3 projected his image.
He was guarding this.
Man, it's crazy how fast you adjusted to the visor.
We'll move forward when you're ready, Commander.
I remember when Geordi hooked up his visor to like the view screen, or like to a terminal on the Enterprise. They I think it was Riker, Picard, and someone else. They were having trouble understanding what Geordi was able to see. Oh no, that guy's gonna get zapped, isn't he?
Here.
Why is he so far away from everyone? Wait.
Is it me, or did that path just disappear?
There was a path there a moment ago.
There must be an explanation.
Yeah, it's Portal 6-3.
Tetrametric pulses.
Same energy as the other Takan technology.
Most of the crystals appear dormant. What's different about this one?
Readings indicate there's a cavity in the rock right behind it.
We could try melting a hole through the wall with our phasers.
Worth a try.
Alright.
Nothing.
There's gotta be a weakness. Somewhere it isn't totally solid.
Alright. No? Over here? Maybe the crystal itself. Yep.
Whoa.
An illusion.
I'm sure that wall was as real as the rest of them. I felt it.
It's almost like our holodeck technology, but far more advanced.
The crystals must be absorbing the energy from our phasers.
I'm picking up something. A biosignature. It's faint, but it's there.
With me.
Alright, let's go. Make sure to shoot the crystals to power them up. Makes sense to why original team shot the crystals. Oh great, a chasm.
Another dead end.
Or another illusion.
Crewman LaRue, if you would.
No, don't do it. Yep.
Duval to Resolute. Beam crewman LaRue directly to medical.
Is he okay?
He'll live.
Not all crystals work the same, it seems.
Don't fire your phasers at any crystals unless we're sure they're putting out the same pulses as before.
Okay.
Commander, I may be able to speed up the process.
Using the visor?
I can now detect many different wavelengths of radiation simply by looking. The Takan radiation is
okay.
unusual, so I can't quite clear it all up, but I was able to eliminate many of the non-tetrametric crystals. Your tricorder should warn you.
That's an enormous help. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Well,
it's my honor.
I guess this is the consequence of the choice of letting her get hurt by the fucking in the previous choice.
Tetrametric. Good sign.
Alright, let's shoot it.
Commander!
Nice.
Look at that.
Testing it to be sure.
Trust,
Smart.
but verify.
Indeed.
Smart. Oh.
We don't have any data about what's below the surface on Delphi Ardu 4. And I don't feel a particularly strong urge to find out.
Then that makes two of us.
Okay, not that one. Nope. Oh wait, no. Okay. Okay, this is the other side. Alright, I see it now. Nope. Nope. Need a green one, please. See. Nope. These are all ones I already scanned. Maybe this one? Uh-uh. There's a bunch of crystals over here I haven't scanned. Ah, right there. Nice. Okay, more crystals. Right, don't do those ones. B. Yes, okay. Sure. These ones, okay. What? Oh, don't. Wait, what? It is those ones. They're green. No, wait, what? Okay. Let's take another look around. Maybe those are ones I'm not supposed to do yet. Is there another path that I'm supposed to take? Oh, okay.
Better go see what's different.
Oh! Over there. Okay.
The way's clear. Good work, Commander.
We'll make sure it's safe.
Okay. Time to go forward. Yeah, this planet's huge. Feels like we keep on going on and we don't really get any. Ooh, big crystal. Fortress of Solitude. Yeah. We're gonna fucking meet Superman.
Incredible.
The plants here are actually alive. Is this the biosignature you detected, Doctor?
No. Not a match.
Scan.
Tetrametric.
Then it's creating an illusion as well.
Based on the data we have so far.
Only one thing left to do.
Doctor, be ready to beam us out if it turns out we're wrong.
Duval to Resolute. Lock transporter on away team.
Just in case.
Amazing.
There's nothing like this in any Federation record.
Plants went away.
The plants.
Oh, he's coming out.
Barbarians.
It's him.
How dare you disturb me? I'd hoped you had enough sense to leave of your own accord, but here you stand. Fools. In another time, I would have destroyed you and your ship simply for setting foot in this place. Fortunately for you, that time has passed.
I love how the outfit's just the
Guardian
same.
of the Takan Empire. We've come a long way to meet you.
Guardian. I am guardian of nothing. The Takan no longer exist. Don't care to be reminded. If this is why you've come, then you should leave. Now.
I'll cut right to it. The Takan have returned.
Returned? My people have come back? How can that be? I've been alone for so long. If it is true, how did they return?
Draconian technology made it possible. To enable the transfer of consciousness from one being to another after physical death. We call it bioforming. A group of Draconians calling themselves
Scions of the Flame.
used it to reawaken after hundreds.
Oh, he does not look happy about that.
Scions of the Flame?
Is something wrong?
I'd hardly call them Takan. They were a radical faction with beliefs outside the mainstream.
Oh, great. Terrorists.
Lesser life forms should serve as vessels to ensure Takan immortality. You want me to help you destroy them. That's why you've come. You want to destroy these scions.
I won't lie to you. Yes, we want to destroy them.
You don't mince words.
They have an incredibly powerful energy source they call the Cartabula.
These scions have the Cartabula.
And they've used it as a weapon against us.
I will speak with you alone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That freaked me out. You know, you could have at least asked first.
Where are we? Where's my team?
They're safe where we left them.
Okay, don't teleport me with you.
Have stolen the Cartabula.
Ooh.
Is deeply concerning. And to be honest, I'd rather speak.
At least he's chill. Yeah, where's the consent? Okay, what's up?
Your colleagues don't know what it means to be the last of one's kind. You and I are remnants of fallen civilizations. The Kobliad, the Takan. One dying, one dead. Our species could not be more different, but we both know the meaning of loss.
Mm-hmm.
The others wouldn't understand. It's beyond their ability to comprehend.
See, you're hurting.
I see you're hurting, and I understand your pain. But pain shouldn't stop us from moving forward.
You do not understand me, nor the pain I feel for the loss of our once glorious empire.
Can't you at least teleport me with you so I don't have to do all this walking around? Alright, I gotta keep what Riker said fresh in my mind. I gotta speak logically with him.
Tell me, why spend your days away from your own people when so few of them are left? Why live your life working for this federation to which the Kobliad do not even belong?
Who you have to walk.
And submit yourself to their authority? It makes no sense. Not by my logic.
Didn't want to wait out my days.
It's true, the Kobliad chose not to join the Federation when the offer was made. And I could have chosen to stay on my home planet, waiting for the next shipment of Diridium to arrive, biding my time and fearing for the worst. Instead, I chose to embrace the future, not fear it. Joining Starfleet gave me the opportunity not just to help my own people, but countless more. You told Riker you'd wait until you were...
Ooh, he likes that. Okay. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. That fucking hair, man. It's so 80s. Found Jar to be diplomatic, principled, and ambitious. Nice.
You're needed now. We need you.
As much as it pains me to learn the Contabula has fallen into the hands of the Scions, my services are not up for offer.
I gotta walk now, or run at a brisk pace. Big hair indeed. That outfit he has on is so cool too. I like the spear.
Chosen as a portal was to give one's entire self to the cause of protecting the Takon Empire. I left behind everything I know, and now you want me to turn against my own people. A betrayal of my oath, and everything I vowed to protect.
The imposters.
The Takon had their time. The Empire rose and fell like so many others.
What you call bioforming, we thought of as a marginal science. But if these reborn Takon plan to restore the Empire, is that a disaster to be avoided? Takonian technology is so advanced, it could save millions of species currently on the brink of extinction, including your own. And at the price of a small few, think of how the many could benefit. Instead, it sounds as if you are reacting out of fear before you have a full understanding of what's at stake. I don't think you've given this full consideration. You may have more to gain than to lose.
If it was wrong, then why didn't you guys use it?
That's because you knew it was wrong. Wrong to employ on an individual basis, and surely wrong on a galactic scale.
You are correct. The Takon did not use bioforming on a large scale. That the way these Scions are using it would not have been accepted when the Empire still stood. I'm curious to see these Scions masquerading as true Takon. So I will go with you, and we shall find them.
Ah, yes, I did it.
I will judge them myself, as a guardian of the Takon, to understand their true intentions, for better or worse.
As is your right.
It's certainly your right to make your own decisions. I won't tell you otherwise.
Very well. I'll return.
Finally.
Commander!
Hold your fire. I'm all right. He's coming with us.
Okay, let's read. And when he pressed her on why she had come, he was struck by reasoning and morality. Ooh! I like him too.
Now then, shall we?
All right. We can beam up your... Do you
Crystals?
have any equipment or tools?
Whoa.
This is all I need.
Ooh.
Away team +1.
Honestly, it was better as a spear than a gauntlet, honestly. I guess that's just me. The power. It's a power glove. Nintendo's power glove. The overload incident. Oh boy.
Oh, a warp course. That's interesting.
Redundancy. If one goes down in battle, we can still operate.
Makes this more difficult, though.
This ship can maintain warp with half the cores offline. We'll need to disable 3 of them.
Does make sense though.
Schematics. Power flow routing.
Thought I said overlord.
We're soldiers, not engineers. I thought you would know what to do.
You have your part and we have ours.
Operate it under normal conditions.
We'll do our part, you do yours. Anything that comes through that door, stop it.
That I can do.
You at least know where we should start?
This way.
Tell me about the new waifu. She's not like the other Elydian dude. She's logical, and she just wants to protect her people, just like Tyla. For the Empire. Boy, I hope there's... Casing protecting the warp core antimatter. Okay. Another... Ah, there. Right there. We have orange waifu and now blue waifu. Okay, let's go.
Cores are running really hot. Makes sense, since they've been producing at max output since we left Hotari space.
No ship can run for very long like that. Not before a catastrophic failure hits.
It's right on the edge. We just need to figure out a way to give it a push.
Bet that console down there could tell us a few things.
Push it even further. Okay, I see. Collect the rainbow waifus. You know, if we find a Borg waifu, it would be green, at least.
Whatever we do, we need to make sure the Takan can't undo it.
So we need a way to
Then you can taste the rainbow.
Destroy the ship and kill us all in the process.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Warp core ejection.
Ah.
The question is, how do we make it happen?
Is there a way to eject the warp core on the ship?
The reactor coolant system is operating at emergency containment levels.
It's just barely keeping the temperature in check.
Maybe we can use that. If it gets this high, their system considers a reactor breach imminent.
Okay.
Like we saw on the bridge, all 4 warp cores are operating at full capacity. The safety protocols don't look much different from the Resolute. Breach protection. Reduce output, command override. Cease matter, antimatter flow, command override. Emergency warp core ejection. Computer
control.
Even command functions can't override one of the most crucial safety measures.
So the protocol's still active. That's good.
Alright, so...
If sensors show a core is about to rupture, the computer will eject it automatically rather than risk a breach.
So we need to increase the warp core's temperatures.
If we destroy the coolant regulators, there won't be anything to keep these reactors from going over.
Exactly what I was thinking the same thing.
Let's peel these suckers open. I'll take that one.
Get it real hot and the computer won't know what's happening.
Dumping cores, the Takan will know we're here.
We'll be vulnerable. Stuck in one place while you work.
Alright.
We will have to make a stand.
Start thinking about escape.
Start thinking about an escape plan. I have a feeling we're gonna need one.
We'll barricade the door. Work quickly.
Alright, you got it. First I was thinking we can just like direct phaser fire, increase the temperature, but...
We might not have our tools, but our phasers can...
Oh, I guess we can do. Never mind.
We better get this right. If we foul it up and this whole thing goes boom...
There goes the galaxy.
How much damage that Cartabula will do.
There goes the galaxy.
Could be that bad.
We'll get it right.
The audio choppy for anyone else, or is it just me?
It's not a Starfleet warp core, but the coolant regulator has to be in here somewhere.
Not doing it anymore. Just that little exchange from before.
There you are.
Yeah,
Things up.
I do think it's the game side.
Warning. Warning. Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
Okay, now
Oh, that was quick.
down here.
Warp core output at critical level. Ejecting core.
One more to go.
They're here.
They're cutting through the door. We don't have much time.
All right.
Okay, same as before. We just gotta...
Whoa. All right, we gotta go. We gotta do it now. I do wish we had like phaser rifles at least. Oh no. Nice, nice.
Go! Finish!
Also, she has like a British accent for some reason. Even though she's a fucking alien.
Hey! Would you mind not shooting at the matter-antimatter reactor?
I'll cover you.
What? No!
Get the warp core done, or we're all dead.
It's true, but it's just weird to hear it. Come on.
Shoot!
Yep, got it.
You did it.
Oh, I did it? I thought I was hitting RT and nothing happened. Thought I fucked up.
I think so. Tosca, can you climb?
Come on.
I'll see you on the parade grounds of Surrella, my friend.
Oh no. No, she's gonna die! Ah, there goes Blue Waifu. Man. You know, at least Tyler's okay.
I'm right here.
And she's going out like a G. But it could also just be the universal translators translating the language into something more, something more common.
Not you too.
Calm yourself, child.
No!
It will all be better soon.
No! A fate worse than death. No. Can we shoot her?
Wake up, Monka Umet.
This is worse.
Return to us. Rejoin the flame.
To reclaim what was lost.
We don't need to watch this.
I do. I want to remember every moment when I make them pay.
this isn't the end. I will avenge Itasca. Swear to me, you will join me in this.
How about we try to save her?
That's a dream.
There's still hope.
As long as she's alive and her memories are still in there, there's still hope.
Hope is what you turn to when you have nothing left you can do. And there's still something I can do for Itasca. And I shall.
I understand, man. Still. Fucked, man. Thankful for Carter's determined leadership during the sabotage mission. Okay. Stranger among us. Among us? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun.
There's so much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best.
I'm a
I can
portal,
only
not a
assume
scientist.
This is one of your older starships. One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But, apparently not.
He's modern enough.
Actually, the Resolute is one of our state-of-the-art starships.
That must be some sort of contemporary humor.
She's loaded with the latest and greatest technology in the galaxy.
I've never felt more unsafe.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Takon Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict.
Thank you.
That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
Yep.
As the Vulcans say,
Infinite diversity and infinite combinations. Yep.
Interesting. I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
Oh, that would be awesome. Spock.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
Security risk.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. And with all due respect to your advanced technology, the simple fact is that I won't be able to locate him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
Shouldn't be a problem.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent.
Solano's gonna flip when he hears this.
I'll see you on the bridge.
Look, we have to do what we have to do.
Captain Solano, I'd like to introduce you to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takon Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no
excuse
modern
me.
equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
He's been kind enough to agree to help us find Galvan.
I am at your service, to whatever extent I can be of help.
If nothing else, I'm sure you're happy for a change of scenery. You spent 600,000 years at your post.
Oh, Jesus. 600,000.
Level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what, exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
Oh, don't piss him off,
You
please.
said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
You'll have to forgive him. I'm sure he meant nothing by it.
I know exactly what he meant. His disrespect speaks for itself.
I'm merely curious.
Oh, don't be angry at me. I need to be on good terms with him, so I'm gonna reload just to be safe. Oh, we gotta start all that over again. Oh, whatever, it's fine. Cheater.
So much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your oldest Given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage.
Actually, the Resolute is one of our state-of-the-art starships.
That must be some sort of contemporary humor.
She's loaded with the latest and greatest technology in the galaxy.
Pat, pat, pat.
I've never felt more
Thank you for the head pat.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Tekon Empire.
Oh, man.
Because you conquered everyone.
I'm gonna look up this portal guy real quick
To the contrary,
to see how he looked.
most lesser civilizations willingly joined the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge.
Diversity is our greatest achievement.
Ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Interesting.
Oh wow, he was
Curious
really
to meet
wrinkly
one of these Vulcans.
in the show.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. And with all due respect to your advanced technology, the simple fact is that I won't be able to locate him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front.
Wouldn't be a
I'll
problem.
need to make certain modifications.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent.
Solano's gonna flip when he hears this.
So many redeem
I'll see you on
points
the bridge.
help. That's good. You can
Captain Solano,
do some
I'd like
funny
to introduce you
redeems.
to Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Tekon Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
Lucky to have him.
We are incredibly lucky that Portal has agreed to join us.
Your first officer makes a very persuasive argument.
So I've noticed. You spent 600,000
Hey, Chris!
years at
My
your
buddy,
post.
my pal.
That certainly
Take a
takes
sip
an uncommon
and
level
hydrate.
of dedication.
We all have
Thank
our
you.
duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
Oh boy.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be insulted. Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
Of course, you're not to blame.
Of course, the fall of the Empire had nothing to do with you. We know that.
Do you? Because it seems your captain has a different opinion.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie.
God damn it.
Clearly it's with the Tekon.
Yes, Captain. You have found me out and exposed my true loyalties.
19k, 6k.
To the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name and reputation and don't deserve to be called Tekon. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. and you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me that's not what you promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything?
Captain, I know it's a risk, but right now it's our best shot at finding Galvin and that ship.
Here she was, naive enough to believe it wouldn't be a problem. Little did she realize the levels of ignorance and incompetence she was up against.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
We'd be more than happy to let
God,
you wither away back on your
Solano.
pathetic little rock.
Captain?
You clearly do not appreciate the magnitude of the threat the science pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego.
That's true.
I'm not believing until they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
Solano.
To think, I waited 600,000 years for this.
You realize that's supposed to be in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start, but now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
He stands with us.
We talked about this on Delphi Ardu. The reason he's here is because he's with us, not them. He came to help us.
Could have killed us easily, but he didn't.
We can't afford to get this wrong.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation.
Oh my god, stop making it all about
We
you.
can't afford another screw-up. Losing the shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
I'm sorry, Captain. You know I support you, but millions of lives and the future of the Federation are at stake here. Both of which are more important right now than your career.
It's not just mine. It's both of ours.
Then so be it.
I'm going to trust your instinct.
Oh, he actually liked that. Promised 4063 access to the computers, but Finance was persuaded by our convincing. Okay.
On this one. I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes.
God, it seems like I'm the only logical one here. Jeez.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What kind of modifications?
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology.
That's humans, yeah.
If this Cyan Galavan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
Whoa, okay.
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
Hey.
How long
I
will it
found
take?
something. There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
Someone is using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know. Rydek to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all.
Yep.
That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
No apology necessary. Your concerns were valid.
Nonetheless, I should learn to trust your instincts, which were absolutely right. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal.
Yeah, he did say sorry, so that's good.
It was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you. It's designed to interfere with all transmissions.
Is there a Takan on the board?
Delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan to operate. Is there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have someone on the ship, doing everything they can to stop us from finding Galvan.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship.
Okay, we gotta get to engineering.
Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder. There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Oh yeah, the warp
Most
core.
other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
Ooh, at least we can see what the engineering actually looks like. Ooh, wait, what's this? Oh no, that's just the warp core. Can we go down there? No. Doesn't usually engineering has like a top floor and a bottom floor, right? At least it did in the Enterprise. How late are you streaming today? Probably like for another hour or so. Absolutely putting all of this into my brain for my world building. Oh, there it is.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Ah, there it is. Hey Nerf, what's up? I'll chill with you.
Mega hydrate.
Finally got enough. I'll do a thing of soda just for you. Halfway done. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay, enough burping. We're doing good.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
ASMR burp edition. There it is, I see it. I just had to shotgun a fucking soda.
Found it.
Excuse me, do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you.
Oh, it's Calloway.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes, You know, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
It's need to know.
Sorry, it's not something I can go into.
Right, of course. Forget I asked.
There is one thing you can help with. Have you seen anyone else?
Wait, what? Why is he angry? Don't die while I'm gone.
Here recently that might seem out
I'll
of the
try not to.
Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
Be discreet.
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty. Well, I'll leave you alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
No.
Tyler?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
No, Tyler wouldn't do anything, right? He's the waifu for lifeu. Oh, man.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
The waifu! Yay!
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
I love you.
There's something happening. I may need your help. This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this hidden
Tyler's
in a
best girl.
compartment down there.
That's Draconian technology.
Yep, she is.
I mean, there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member. I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Could have been Miranda.
It's entirely possible it was Miranda who planted the device before we caught her.
But we can't assume anything at this point. It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
I trust you.
You don't have to do that. I trust you.
If it makes you feel any better, it's not me, I promise you.
I know.
Just nice A-pose.
But that doesn't mean it's not you.
Okay.
Clear.
That's
Don't
good.
sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it.
I can't wait to see what how the art you did at Tylus Meg how it looks like when you're done with it.
So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Okay. Hotari delegation.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari.
That helps.
Non-engineering personnel.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
Now this is manageable.
Duplicates.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
Ah, that's much more
Let's see who's
manageable.
left. No. This can't be right.
Of course it'd be him.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4.
Damn it, man.
And no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform.
A captain who's in charge.
Authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin, the Queen?
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duvall bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Okay.
Be careful. And good luck.
I love you, Tylus.
I'll need it. I found the device.
Is there a stealth way to scan? Maybe. Ooh.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takan. What?
You'd think so. There'd be a secret way or a stealth way.
See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And
I don't know if Portal can tell. If he did, he would have told us.
Our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but
Can you stop him?
there, as a precaution nonetheless.
Still, Meg, it looks awesome. The art.
Ship somehow.
I'm afraid they are too far away for my powers to reach them. We need to be much closer. And even then, they may have defenses against what I am able to do. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap.
Well, you can't detect any more
saboteur cripples your ship.
Takan devices, right?
At their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone. Time is not on your side.
I'm fairly convinced they bioformed Captain Solano.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like him. That explains it. Bioforming was so...
We don't know for sure, though. Felt a growing trust in the relationship when she revealed who she suspected. Okay.
At the time of the Empire, that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Proof of your...
Okay, so you can't detect it because it was so... It took place so far.
Bioscan him. I'll talk to Dr. Duvall.
That's quite the claim. Told me you were worried about him. But I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
That would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst-case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this? If
I am.
you fail, that's it. The end of your career.
I don't know if it's possible to be ready for this.
I respect the honesty. I'm in.
Nice.
We can't pull this off with just the two of us. I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim, or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
All right. The blood of battle. Ooh, that's like a Klingon thing. Maybe today is a good day to die.
Down to one reactor. I thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Oh, never mind. Wait, am I... Oh, okay. Thought I was supposed to crawl under these, but it's just... Okay, I see. Never mind. I was dumb.
I got the ship's heading.
Darn map.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Oh shit. Oh wow, they're doing little bursts of warp. Okay.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by a Lydian hand, despite all this Takan corruption. Whoa.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Alright. Playing games on your tricorder.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
If you guys don't know, the Trill symbiont is basically like a little parasite that some Trill are honored. I don't know if honored is like the right term of joining with. It basically the symbiont itself is like a little creature that has its own like memories and consciousness and stuff. It merges with the host, and they both become like one person.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you?
Oh, this is a tough question.
Battle. As I get older, I think about it more.
We only get one life to live. I'm not counting on anything coming after I close my eyes for the last time.
Then you may never understand this, but please try. My people have a special journey.
Are you really giving me like the cold shoulder just because I don't believe in an afterlife?
When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes, death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
It's just that we have different views of transformation. We're saving.
What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor.
Yep.
The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me.
As she
I knew
changed.
she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her.
Yeah, kind of like losing Miranda.
Like my sister.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind
One
me
will
of
not
Itasca.
commence.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spill together. Itasca was my family in that way.
Sounds more like a Klingon thing.
I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe. as Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
A human, a Trill, and an Elydian.
Will they not cease this madness?
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Oh, crystals.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar.
Definitely worse.
So many lives stolen.
It's worse. This is definitely worse.
Thanks. That really helps.
You asked.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
BRB, but taking my headset. Okay.
Then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm. It's back.
Oh God.
What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Astrometric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Oh, let's hope they get here in time. If this is running on one warp core, then how long is life support gonna handle? Or hold out?
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong.
Yeah, he really suspects something.
In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Oh. Who's an ally? Fuck. See. Ermont sounds like a good idea, so does Westbrook. Yeah, who likes us the most? Westbrook and Ermont really like us. Westbrook is a science officer, so I think he'd understand the most.
Commander Westbrook, a word, please.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick.
I think the visor can only be used to scan radiation.
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed, and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Listen, I know we've had our differences, but I need you to hear me out on this.
Come on.
What evidence do you have to even support this preposterous claim?
I'm working on that.
Right. You've rarely put your trust in me before. Which, ironically, only makes your story more believable. Clearly not looking for whoever is most likely to go along with you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
I didn't want it like
I
this.
hoped I would be captain someday, but I didn't want it to happen like this.
I'll have your back, but you damn well better be right.
I knew I picked the right choice. Commander Westbrook understood she was compelled by circumstances beyond her control. Nice. I was worried there for a second.
Now or never.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
Make time.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
Oh, come on. It's just a bioscan. Everyone needs to be scanned.
I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission...
It's protocol,
I can find you
Captain.
in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain.
You're the only one who hasn't been
Alien
bioscanned.
soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Draconian marauders.
It literally takes like
The crew looks to you
10
for guidance.
seconds. Come
It
on.
may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again.
This is for your own good.
Captain, since before you were in the academy.
This is for your own good, Captain.
This is for your own good as well. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this.
The con device.
He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
Please tell me he's stunned, at least.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
He's a scion. You have to believe me.
Why else would he be acting like
As
this?
much as you'd like to think it is.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Yep.
Commander Rydek was right. Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I am relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
We are on the
I
USSR?
don't know what to say.
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm stunned.
We all are.
Well, there's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to know that.
I've always wanted to be captain of my own ship, but I never imagined it would happen this way.
Oh.
I don't think anyone...
It usually they're, the
You
USS.
learn from one of the best. And you'll be one of the best. I know it.
Oh, really? Was disappointed when Jar chose not to confide her suspicions. Oh, they're just angry I didn't confide with them about it. I would if I could, but I could have only made one decision. I had to make the most logical choice. Okay, time to sit down.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain. On your command.
Warp.
Engage.
So usually how they name the ships, it starts with the USS, which stood for United States Ship, United Space Ship, or United Starship. Which makes sense because like it's based on like real life stuff. Oh shit. Immediately, fuck.
Taking fire! Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Basic maneuvers.
Invasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
We can't do much against them in firepower wise.
Veskar's warp engines are powering.
The best we can do is just try to avoid their fire. Oh, the port nacelles are down.
Our warp engines are offline.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
Come on, portal, do something.
We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
With Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry! You got it?
Got it. Diaz to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar... is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
We're both here.
Yeah, we're both here. We're both okay.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
Is there?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll
Cape
have
pod,
to think
maybe?
about it, because we can't give you much more time. Can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out.
Oh, but now Miranda can fucking crack us now.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
Of course not.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Spacesuits?
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible.
They're airtight and climate controlled, so why not?
Let's go.
I've polarized the hull plating. That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Okay, use the asteroid as a shield.
Circle around that asteroid and come back firing.
Aye, Captain.
Zeldy, in range.
Fire!
Fire!
Zeldy's shields down to 82%.
Barely anything.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Oh god, don't...
I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
It's not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
Do it.
It's simple. You can take this beating and hope you can weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I've left everything behind for you. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
Okay.
Commander Ermot, give portal access to the propulsion systems. You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Yeah, same, Meg. Woo! Whoa, Jesus! God, that is really fast. Okay. Yeah, if he screws us over, he'll die too.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight.
This one.
Damn it. Not this one.
Not enough room for the big guy.
No. Ooh. This might work.
Here we go. This'll work.
Plus he doesn't like the sign of the flame.
But it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly.
I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
He's already said that those aren't the true Takan, so...
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Etzelar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Weapons.
Target their weapon systems.
Hi, Captain. Firing torpedoes.
We can't take many hits like this. Besides, they still need us.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Ooh.
Those are explosives.
Grenades.
Blast right out of here.
Ooh, that's smart.
All set.
Mini
Set
rockets.
the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
More than enough room. Okay, good. He didn't sacrifice himself.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry! What are they doing in there?
Decompression. The bitch.
Please, help me!
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
We don't have time.
We can't. We don't have the time. We have to seal ourselves in.
This ship has no weapons. Sidron's going to ram it into your Federation ship. Please, Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before it can crash into the Resolute.
I'm sorry.
We're going.
Head Solar to Resolute.
Okay. Understood when Carter refused to rescue. Okay. You surprised? You told her it's not her anymore.
Go ahead. We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready.
Zeldy's coming about.
They're going to charge the Resolute.
A direct collision would be catastrophic.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
They escaped first.
Hold all fire! Get out of there, Petty Officer.
We can easily just dodge out of the way.
You heard her.
Done!
Ready?
Do it!
Detonate!
Now! Ooh! It's just like in Tears of the Kingdom when you when you put rockets on something.
We're out. I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Locked on and ready to fire.
Fire!
Fire!
Korok space program. Oh, they got crucified today. Nice. Ooh, it worked out just fine.
Tractor beam's locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Sidron.
Hyrule Korok space program.
There's a
that's funny.
structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
We'll go there together.
I have to see it for myself. We'll go there together.
I had assumed as much.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says This region once held the sacred mysteries of the Deccan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Resurgence, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer.
All right, regulation. You can't go on away
You're
missions
supposed to stay with the ship.
in case something happens.
Surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
Are you trying to keep me on the sidelines, Commander Westbrook?
No. We've already lost a captain today. I don't want to lose another.
Then you better be on your game. We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, and TNG, they hated, they never let, like, Picard out on away missions because of this. If something happens, then shit. Captain is too important. She's wearing red. Oh no.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
It looks like Portal can handle the severe atmosphere.
The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Maybe he's...
Make this a short mission, all right?
Maybe he's not like an organic being, maybe. I don't know.
Now, Captain. Don't make me worry.
Ooh. Getting late. And here's Takan. We don't even know what their biology is like, honestly. Could they survive in the vacuum of space?
Quick work of the ice.
Maybe. Oh, never mind. Did say he's been guarding for over 600,000 years. That's true. Maybe they just have unnaturally long lives.
Is this another Takan vault?
I don't see a way in.
Very hardy,
The
too.
vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Maybe Portal can open it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
It's like the fucking Infinity Gauntlet.
You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
Whoa. Is that a face? Or maybe. Kinda looks like a face.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find. And stay on high alert. We don't know where the Takan that beamed down here could be.
Maybe. Yeah, they can bioform people.
You will need my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
All right.
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain. The Empire was vast.
Yeah, the audio is choppy.
And much was built after I became a portal. However, Takan would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does.
Ah, it's so annoying. Alright. Unfortunately, it is getting really late for me, so I'm gonna have to call it here and then pick up tomorrow. Actually, wait, tomorrow... Wait, what is tomorrow? I think tomorrow might be... No, tomorrow would be the 28th. Not the 28th, the 27th. Let me see. I know we just got to a really cool part with the Takan stuff. Yeah, it will be Saturday. Yeah. And then I work tomorrow too. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Of course you cockblock on content. I try not to, dude. I'm fucking streaming every day. Even on my days off. Don't say that. I'm sad. I get sad. Okay.
Incoming head pats.
Thank you for the head pats. No sad. Right. Let's see, is anyone live right now? Ghetto, if you want to go live, I can just go ahead and raid you. I know you said you were gonna go ahead and go live after I went ahead and stopped. If that's what you want to do. I don't know if anyone else is live right now. Let's see. If I could, let me get things up and running. Yeah, no one else is really really live right now. Alright, well just tell me as soon as you hit the live button. I'll go ahead and just raid you as soon as I can. Man, so far the game is it's really nice. I really enjoy it. Really, really good. Should be live now? Okay. Raid ghetto. Raid window. Might take a little bit to recognize. Yeah, there it is. Marvel's on stream. Alright. Thank you all for joining me. It was really fun. We will continue this tomorrow. More stuff with Portal, more stuff with the Takan, more stuff with Tyler, hopefully. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. I can't wait to see what that art they did of Tyler's best girl. Looks so good, just the line art. I'm looking at it right now. It looks so good. I like how well you drew her face and like the ears and everything. Oh, so cute. I love it. I can't wait. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. It was fun. Hope you guys have a fun time at Ghetto Stream. Much love, much love. I had to reference to get it just right, but I'm confident. It looks really good. It looks like exactly how she looks like in the game. Did really well. I can't wait to see how it looks fully drawn out and stuff. But yeah, raid's gonna happen soon. Thank you again for joining me, guys. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Because I gotta start winding down for sleep because I work tonight. Joys of working overtime, right? Yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time as always. Have a good one. Much love. Ah.